Welcome to Poland Daily Travel and our second installment of A Touch of Paradise near Warsaw. That's right, the Kampinos National Park. If you like paradise near the big city, this is your place. Our ranger guide, Katarzyna Mikrut, makes us feel at home in the park. We'll be finding out some more about the wildlife. We'll take a trip to the cemetery at Palmyra. And we'll take a look at the different kind of ecosystems. Nearly 40,000 hectares of forest. It's a big park and it's a lot of fun. So come with me and Katarzyna to Kampinos National Forest. Hello everybody and welcome back to Poland Daily. We've gone out into the middle of the forest actually now. Katarzyna and I are going to talk to you about a very significant place. This is the cemetery of Palmyra. At the very beginning of the war, this was a scene of unspeakable crimes, is the only thing that we can say, purposely hidden away in the forest so that no one would see what was taking place here, and even less know about it. This is an especially important place in Warsaw history and the park history.
Yes, it is. And when we are talking about national park, when you say that we are in national park, everybody thinks at the beginning that nature, this is the most important. But all national parks in Poland, they have also historical part. We are so close to capital city, you may imagine that many events from Second World War took place here. Mm-hmm. And we are in the biggest cemetery. Sometimes we call that Polish Katyń, because this is the biggest place where 2,115 people are buried. Mm-hmm. So they've been killed in 21 different places, mm-hmm. Not exactly here, but this place was chosen to commemorate their death and their suffer. It was like a meadow inside of the forest, so they may be here. They may rest here in a peace. At the end of the cemetery, there are 3 crosses.
Mm-hmm. And behind us.
Yes, we may see them behind us, and this is a big symbol. It's like Jesus. And please help me with the word.
Other people. That
two other people who were crossed with him.
Yeah, the thieves.
And the thieves. Yeah. And when you look at the arms of the cross, normally the length of the arms are the same. Vertically, arms are longer. Mm-hmm. So it's like a human being who's crossed. So this is a symbol of the people who died here.
It's related to Christ's suffering, obviously.
And then the Nazis, they chosen different places hidden in the forest to hide their crime.
Yeah, exactly.
And now when we are coming to Palmyra, it's rather close. It seems to be close, but when we are 8 years in the past, it means that it was not that easy accessible. And people from different places, from Warsaw, from different jails, were taken, and they've been thinking that they are going to the camps, work camps. Mm-hmm. But when cars started to turn into the forest, they realized that something wrong is going on. So they started to throw out small things which could help others people to track them.
To trace them, track them.
Yes, but also foresters and local people, they noticed that something happens, and they marked places where they've been killed with small crosses on the trees, or they put like a bullet, this part of the case of the bullet into the trees. So they marked that in that way. Mm-hmm. And they've been choosing places, special places. For example, they've been planting trees, so like tree nursery, so to hide or they've been digging big holes like after bomb explosion, so to hide what they did. After war, the Polish Red Cross, they started to exhumate the bodies.
To take the bodies out, exhume them?
Yes, this place was chosen to bury the people.
Yeah, but yes,
You may also mark that some of the crosses have names and some have no names. During exhumation, they tried to find out who's who. If somebody had documents or some other stuff which allowed to recognize the name of the person. Mm-hmm. So thanks to that, we know some names.
Of the people are.
Yes.
But a lot of them we don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's Antoni. Here, come here. I have a friend called Mankoski, mm-hmm. and there's Antoni Mankoski. But then one next to it, there's no name on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you look
most
around,
of them are with no name, it seems.
Most of them are known, in fact.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
If you look around, you will see that here there are not only crosses. There are different religions, people from different religions. There are some Jews which are buried here also. Uh-huh. And each year in September we have a big commemoration.
Religious figures?
Yes, yeah. Comes here and they pray together for the sake of the dead people.
The rabbis and
yes.
as well
yes.
as the Catholics
mm-hmm.
Together,
yes.
which is a good point, because people think that a lot of times that the Holocaust or the great murders that took place in the country were only Jewish people, and in fact there were a huge amount of Polish Catholics, not just Polish Jews, who were also murdered, and that's reflected in this cemetery too. Yeah.
And people who died here and in other places, they could be opposition mm-hmm. to the Nazis. Mm-hmm. So that's why they've been killed.
Well, they took a lot of intellectuals and
yes.
and people like that. Across the board. The interesting thing is that was exactly 80 years ago, almost.
Yes.
Because this is August and that'll mm-hmm. be September. So, so there will be a lot of, I suppose, remembrance going on here soon. Yeah. In September.
All that happened between 1939 and 1941. Mm-hmm. So it was altogether more executions, mm-hmm. but in 21 places, different mm-hmm. places.
Here in the forest?
Yes.
Yeah, 21 places, of which this is just one location.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're Poland Daily. We're here. It's a very serious place. It's a place for reflection. And even we're blessed to have such a beautiful day to be here and walk amongst the graves of so many, just sad, a sad situation. That's all you can say. We'll be back with more, though. Perhaps we'll go and look in the museum, more with Penny, Katarzyna, with Kasia, and myself from Palmyra. And from Kampinos National Forest on a beautiful day.